Good morning. I'm gonna go down and get the running boards that I wrapped up yesterday, and I'm gonna take them to the post office just to be sure that they can ship them that way. I was told that they can, but just want to be sure. I would take the Flareside today, but as messy as it is out, and since I've had this thing out numerous times already, I'm just gonna take the Tahoe.
Nothing from nothing beats nothing. You gotta have something if you wanna be with me. Oh, baby. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something.
I've already got the heater running down here, warming things up. It's not too terribly cold out today, so it shouldn't take much. I'm just gonna grab those boards and be on my way. Morning, Moxie dog. And we'll see you later. Not sure what she's after, and I don't think she knows either. And away we go. I bet she's gonna run right in front of me again.
Nothing from nothing beats nothing.
Be a little chilly for a bike ride, I think. It's 40 degrees. The sun is trying to come out. Not sure if it's gonna make it though. So I'll be getting to the post office here shortly, and I will see what they have to say. Well, I stopped in at the post office, we measured it and everything, and it should go. Unfortunately, the person I need to talk to for a firm price won't be back until 12:30. So I have nothing else to do except run back home, which about 6 miles away or so. And then I'll come back at 12:30, get a firm price, let the guy know, and hopefully that will be the end of it. Need to figure out how to get paid though. And here comes our bicycle friend again. They're making pretty good time. I'm gonna get back home and stage my next project for this afternoon. What a wet, sloppy mess. It actually rained a little bit this morning. It wasn't supposed to rain this morning. Haven't started the Flareside in a few days, maybe even a week. We'll see how she does. No problem. Hear that exhaust leak. I'm gonna take the girl down to the shop.
Everybody's at the record house, rocking at the record house. Rocking at the record house, baby. Baby. Rocking at the record up. With my rocking at the record up. With the baby rolling at the record hop. Rocking and rolling, rolling and rocking.
And it's about 68 in the shop. I'd say that's about perfect. Shut that off for a minute. Get the lights on for the Flareside. Not sure that's going to be enough light, but we will we'll see. Get the hood open. I need a flashlight. Where she's leaking from, if my light will keep working, is right down there. That bolt's missing. I don't remember exactly what size bolts they are. I think they're 3/8, and I think I have some. I'm not sure. I think I've got the proper size bolt. Might be too long. I don't have any that have threads that go all the way. I don't think. I may have some in a tub somewhere or something, but I am going to see if this will thread in there and hopefully fix the problem, although I have my doubts. Well, this bolt did go in there, however it's too small. I'm gonna have to see if I got something bigger. Not sure if I do. Don't have a big selection of bolts over here. I need to restock. I used to have all kinds of bolts. I do have a tub of bolts over there. I'm gonna go on a bolt hunt. Well, evidently this bolt is not the right size. And that bolt is too big. I'm not sure what size bolt I need. I'm gonna run up to my dad's. I think he's got well, I know he's got a wall full of bolts and nuts and that kind of thing. And I'm gonna find a bolt that fits. It's also time to go to the post office, so I'm gonna go do that and get a bolt at the same time, and then I'll come home and hopefully get the Flareside quieted down. Well, I got some 5/16 and some 3/8 bolts. I thought 3/8 was the size, but I don't seem, it looks like the same ones I had, so I'm not for sure what size it is. I may have to go look it up and go from there. On to the post office. Not really a horrible day here in Iowa today. Right now it's 41 degrees. And as you can see, the sun did not make it out. I thought it was going to there for a minute, but I don't think so. Like I said, it did rain a little bit this morning, and it sounds like we could get some rain the next couple of days. So while the temperature may be okay, it might be a little damp. So I'm almost to the post office. Hopefully I get some good news. They can give me an exact quote on shipping, and I can get these sent off in the next day or two. Well, I just left the post office, and good news for the buyer of these things. Originally, we started off at UPS, and it was going to be $270 to ship them. And I think they were going to put them each in their own box, which like doubled the price, kind of. I went to the post office after that, and they quoted me, or guesstimated, about $125, I believe is what it was. And then the way I have them wrapped up now, just shrink wrapping them like that, I took them in there, they weighed them, measured them, and I gave them the zip code, and it came out it's going to be $53 with insurance to cover the price of them and everything. So $53, that's not bad. That's with he'd be able to get them in 2 or 3 days. So after I get back in the house, I'm going to contact him, see what he wants to do. We'll settle everything up, and hopefully he can, and hopefully payment can be sent to my PayPal account. Now back to the shop. Sure seems like a lot of running around to ship some running boards. Now we'll see if we can get one of these bolts to work in the Flareside. Okay, so I've got these two bolts. I got a 5/16 and a 3/8. The 5/16 I can slide right into the block, and it'll slip past the, I mean the threads will go, they'll catch, but you can pull them past the threads. You can feel it, hear it, and it'll come out. So that one's definitely not it. This one I just can't get to start in there. And one thing I'm starting to wonder if maybe the threads in there, if the bolt's been missing a while, they may be full of gunk or something. So I'm gonna try cleaning them out a little bit and see if I can't get this to thread in there. It seems like it should be the right size. I'm not sure. Well, I think I found the problem. I took my mirror there with a flashlight and positioned it so I could see in the hole. And what's going on, I couldn't get a camera in there very good to show it. What's going on, if this is the hole, this pen isn't very good. If this is the hole in the block, the hole in the manifold, it looks like it must be warped a little bit or something, because it kind of comes like, not working. It kind of comes down like that, and it cuts through right there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a bolt in there. I'm going to try a little bit more. With my luck, I'll end up breaking or cracking something, and that wouldn't be good. But I can't give up at this point, so I'm going to work at it just a bit more. I'll let you know how things turn out. So as you can probably hear, I started the truck. I'm going to let it heat up a bit and see if that might get things moving to where I can get a bolt in there. It's at high idle right now. I didn't idle it down. There it went. The little bit of smoke you saw right there was from the penetrating oil that I shot up in the hole, hoping to clean out the threads a little bit. But I'm gonna let it warm up, and then I'll see if I can get a bolt in it, but I'm not keeping my hopes up. Once again, don't forget about the license plate wall. I was going to go to that P.O. box today, but someone in the comments told me they had sent some things that are supposed to arrive tomorrow. So I'm gonna head down there tomorrow and hopefully have several things waiting for me. And I also have to renew my P.O. box. It's time for renewal, so I have to pay that bill. But if you would like to send a license plate to the Fox shop, or anything else for that matter, the address is in the description below. Partial success. I let it warm up, and I did manage to get a bolt in there. And it did quiet up some. As you can tell here at idle, you really can't tell that it has a leak there. But when you rev it, it does a little bit. However, it's not as bad as it was, and it probably needs a new exhaust manifold on that side. Something I'm just not going to do right now. We'll see how it is when it starts up cold, but hopefully I at least quieted it down a little bit, for now anyway. Well, it's been sitting out here cooling off while I piddled around down here. Let's fire it up and see what it sounds like. Well, it's not 100% perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. Barely any sign of a leak. So I think I call that a success. May not be 100% perfect, but I don't feel like putting a new exhaust manifold on at the moment. So that's going to conclude this video. Don't forget the license plate wall. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
rocking and rolling, rolling and rocking, rocking and rolling, rolling and rocking, rocking and rolling and rolling and rocking at the record high.